to leave that podcast, is Uncut. So all the mistakes and all just go into it. Welcome to the very first edition, very first ever of what's trending on Uncut. You would think that I'll try to make it perfect, yeah? This is the first edition, but no. I'm taking from the handbook Start Anyhow of M.I.A, the greatest podcaster ever. So today, one of my mentors hit me up and said, "Oh, you've been doing all these interviews with the celebrities. Where are you keeping them?" I said, "I'm keeping them." Today being Friday, I said, "I'm keeping them in my laptop." On my laptop, it's like, no, make it a podcast. Do something about it. So I thought I could use it to start my YouTube channel. So seeing that my interview with Fave is now my favorite interview, there is no how I will not be waiting for it to be perfect before I start this thing. No, I'm just going to start anyhow. So today the first person that I'm going to be interviewing is Fave, and Fave happens to be somebody that I have come to connect with on a personal level through her music. So it was an honor to interview her and get to know the music. It was relaxing, it was fun. I'm going to give you BTS. It has aired on the Beat 97.9 FM, obviously, where the main What's Trending show happens by 2:30 p.m. West African time. But this one is with the BTS, if she says Gaga, if she said anything, I said don't put every in this one. Before she came on the interview, after she came on the interview, and all of that is going to be right here. Just about 24 minutes of fun. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Now, this is me realizing that I didn't say my name. How can I have done a whole video and did not say my name? My name is Melody, if I had to go, M.I.A, but absolutely never missing in action. And as you can see right now, I'm trying to wait for Fave. She hasn't logged in yet. Well, we were still waiting for her. It took a long while though. At this point, I was already tired and I felt like she wasn't going to come again because artists could be artists. So I was just playing my songs at the station and seeing if by chance she would come. It's already like 10 minutes actually into the time that was set for her. I think her management hit me up right after this to say they are trying to fix up and come online soon. But yo, chill. It took me a while. Don't rush. Ah, look, she's here. She's here.
Hi, I'm Melody.
Hi.
Fave is gonna join in a bit. We're just trying to set up this ring light thing. In a minute. Alright, thank you.
And there was like another 5 to 6 minutes wait, but yeah, we still had that interview. I'll just fast forward it now and get to the interview. Okay.
Hi, Melody. Sorry,
I'm
setting up is so stressful.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay,
How are
there's
you?
another Fave. I don't know. Are you the original Fave or the fake Fave? Because okay, the Fave has gone. There are like two Faves. I'm like, which one is the original Fave? Okay. Welcome to Beat FM. So your management was so obsessed with the time, and from the time we set, it's remaining just 6 minutes. Do I
Oh, really?
my normal time, the number 20 minutes?
Yeah, your normal time now. You're 20 minutes here, because it was my fault.
Okay. Yes, madam. Okay. Let me unplug this. It's the Beat 97.9 FM was trending, and you are welcome to the show. Today is a beautiful Friday, and I'll tell you why. For the past 1 week, every time I leave work, every morning when I wake, actually, every time I leave work, I put my phone on one particular EP. When I get home, the EP is still playing. When I sleep, I just reduce the volume. I'm playing the EP. When I wake up, I increase the volume, still the EP. Till I get to work, I stop it over and over again since Sunday when Nigeria left AFCON. Yeah, because while that match was going on, that was the first time I listened to the EP. What EP am I talking about? Rhythm 5. If you don't know who sang Rhythm 5, she is here and she's about to enlighten us about this EP that Melody has not stopped listening to. We've got Fave in the building. Hi, Fave.
Hi, Melody.
Welcome to Meet FM Ibadan.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Good to have you on the show. How I say I've just given you my experience since I listened to Baby Rhythm. It's constantly been on plays. For you, since you dropped so that's Rhythm 5. Since you dropped Rhythm 5, the EP, how has your experience been?
Lovely, really. The reception has been amazing. You know, it's been the first time that I would drop anything, or release anything, and it would before 24 hours. So it's like a very big step for me. You know, people are receiving the EP, they've been expecting it, and it just makes me happy, it makes me feel encouraged. That's my first body of work, the reception is amazing.
Yeah, that's good to see. I saw that in just 24 hours of it being released, it was #1 album on Apple Music album, and I was like, this is marvelous. After the milestone that Baby Rhythm did, it was expected. We were looking forward to it. Talking about Baby Rhythm now, I saw a particular post about you that said you don't like to say, oh, I'm about this genre of music. You don't like to say I'm this line. You just like being free. But if there is one thing I noticed about Rhythm 5 it was the rhythms. The rhythm was constant. You gave us that Caribbean vibe a little bit here and there, right? So is that not a genre of music that you might keep up with? Because it seems like you like it. You are really exploring it a lot.
I don't know. I think this will be the first time that I'm hearing someone say that the EP, it has just one genre inside. Because
no, it has. Wait, no. It has this. Wait. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying one genre. I'm still going to break it down because I think I tweeted about it. I said, "Oh, there is soul here." The track 2, SMK, has soul in it. It has different things in it, but it was just the Caribbean rhythm that was a constant, no matter the genre of music. Do you understand? You could still feel the same Caribbean movement in it. So that's what I'm asking. Are you still going to keep up with that?
I would say if there's a certain kind of sound that you're getting from it is deliberate, it was intentional, because I titled the EP Rhythm 5. It's supposed to be, like 5 songs that give you like a rhythm kind of feel, like 5 rhythms. So most definitely is intentional that they're, in that kind of rhythm energy.
Okay, but it might not continue.
But you cannot be expecting just that from me.
You don't see one thing with Nigerians is that we like familiarity. When you brought out a song that sounds so familiar, or a type of beat that sounds familiar, we'll be expecting that the next one would give us that kind of feeling. Except if the next thing that you bring is now a shocker that we're like, oh my god, Fave has that. Then you're like being so cool about it. But that is, by the way, you said that everything was deliberate with the EP. Was it you exploring that sound to the fullest, then you wash your hands off it and say, okay, I'm done with this?
Oh, no. I was just in a rhythm kind of vibe, and Baby Rhythm already like set a pace. So okay. The other songs that came with the body of work, I wanted them to follow. I wasn't trying to be so restrictive, but at the same time, I wanted them all to, like carry a rhythm kind of energy with them. I didn't record the songs, for the purpose of the EP. When I was recording each of the songs, they were recorded separately over the space of, the years. So there was never a time I was recording, maybe like Kilo Tufe, and I was like, okay, producer, let's sit down in the studio and let's record songs for the EP, and Kilo Tufe happened. It was just like my normal recording sessions. And when it was time for EP discussion, we just like brought a couple of most of the finished songs, or all of the finished songs that I have, and we picked the sweetest. If it's your first body of work, you want to be very deliberate with your picks, and we wanted the ones that would fit into like the rhythm kind of energy, and listening to them chronologically, it would give you like a sense of a sense of, you know, it will give you an emotion. I wanted to evoke that kind of rhythm emotion from people while listening to the EP. And I hope I did that.
Wait, we are coming to that. We are still going to get you've visited two things that I would like to talk about concerning your EP, which is the arrangement and of course the emotions that it has the power to evoke. One thing I noticed about your EP was the fourth song was quite heavy. It was too heavy. I tweeted something while I think everybody must have been following me, must have thought like I'm a very stupid person. Nigeria is losing their match, and here you are tweeting about reading 5. You know that thing. So I tweeted that. What I did was I started playing the EP, then I downloaded the rest, right? So that it could just go. Then listening to Obsessed, I put Obsessed on replay, and it took me 30 minutes before I could move to the second song. And no cap. How I knew that it was 30 minutes was because when I was ready to move to the next song, I just slid down to my notification bar on my phone and I tapped. So the download was still there, and it was like, downloaded this 30 minutes ago. So I'm like, one song, right? So how did you guys pick out the song, the arrangement? How did you decide this was supposed to be here? Because is it that you don't want people to read track 5? What was the plan?
Well, first of all, Obsessed was like, it had to be number one. It was a no-brainer because it carried, you know, the whole rhythm kind of energy with the chants. You know, the producer put that chant when I went to the studio. Like the first time I was hearing the beat, I heard it with the chant. So it was like, I was already in a mood when I started recording the song. So it's like a song that puts people in a mood. I could get that feeling, you know, and my intention was so that people would get that feeling too. So, you know, it's very rare. I know because, you know, I listen to a lot of artists, I listen to projects a lot. So I know that artists usually like to start with, you know, like slow songs or whatever. And, you know, that was not my intention for this one. I wanted you to hear rhythm 5 and, you know, expect rhythm. So when you play the EP and you're hearing, you know, a certain kind of chant that you've never heard before, taking you someplace, you know that your entry is like...
This is how I say mine. What did you say?
I have no idea what to say. I also say Odobodo Kega, Ajabo Kega. That's what I say. I mean, whatever you're going to say is going to work.
No, it worked. I had to send, because I have this group of friends where we share music with each other and all of that. So I sent it to her. That was funny enough. She's my friend on all platforms, but we've never had a direct message on Twitter. But because as I was listening to music, I was on Twitter tweeting about it. So I sent a message to her. I'm like, babe, have you listened to Rhythm 5? She said, not yet though. I said, no, you have to. She's like, I don't really want to listen to it because the way they overflog baby reading. I said, no, listen to it. You see that track 1? Isn't that track 1? 2 days later, she came. She said, oh my God. Track 1 is doing things to me. So for me, I feel like there was a little bit of sexual reading in track 1. Is that the plan? It's like sexual sensual reading, giving you that grinding thing.
I am not going to take responsibility for that. You know, I want people to take the song and, you know, interpret it in their own ways, really. Okay.
So you're not going to tell us anything about any of the rhythms, the kind of feeling it gives?
Most definitely I will. But, you know, I was answering your question of, you know, if there was like...
So you're obsessed. What type of rhythm is obsessed? What type of emotions is it supposed to bring up from you?
Obsessed is like, it's just like a bop, you know, that's what I call it. It's like, it's something that's supposed to take you out of where you are and you know, take you somewhere else. It's supposed to put you in a space of, you know, where you probably remember that stuff that out of your mind. Start imagining yourself in a situation where you can't get stuff out of your mind or you can't get someone out of your mind. and then you imagine yourself obsessing over that person. You know, that's kind of emotion I want people to feel when they're listening to Obsessed. But at the same time, you know, you're bopping, you know, you're shaking your head to it. It's not something that you can hear and, you know, you're just going to be still. So it's like it has a lot of energy, but at the same time, you know, you can listen to it whenever you want to listen to it. That's, you know, that's how I want.
You did well.
People
you did
to...
well. It's too addictive. You did well. Moving to the next song, which is SMK. Let me tell you what happened at SMK. So when I finally was able to break my 30 minutes break to move to SMK, I started crying. Baby Reading makes me cry. Baby Reading makes me tear up like a little bit. But SMK was worse. It was talking about the song. I want to cry again. It was worse. It was too emotional. It's like you went to my soul and you dragged out the music. You know, there was a way your voice went. I want to sing it, but no, I have a terrible
No,
voice.
you have to.
I'll just ruin the song for everybody. But when you
you have to. No, you can't ruin the song now. Come on.
Everybody be like, what's wrong with M.I.A? So wait, wait. So you know, you said tell me. Are you waiting for writers on the wall? Are you waiting for writers on the wall? Are you waiting for mountains to move? Are you waiting for me to write you a beautiful song? I write you a beautiful song. When you move to that, I'm like, Jesus Christ, wait today. I'm not going to lie to you. To date, every time I listen to SMK, I always cry.
This means so much to me that it's really hitting you.
Why are you doing this to me, Fave? What was your plan? Why are you making me cry? They cry like goats. Why are you making me cry for?
You know, that's the tension. That's the work that the song is supposed to be doing. It's supposed to make you, you know, dig up some certain kind of feel. It's like a sad song, sort of, but it's not supposed to, you know, like make you sad, but it's supposed to make you think. It's about, you know, you asking someone if, you know, what is it that you like me to do to be able to show you or, you know, prove to you that, you know, what I have for you is like really genuine. So it's like, are you waiting for me to write something? Are you waiting for, you know, something to pop up on the wall, you know, to see that maybe we're written in stone? Or are you waiting for me to, you know, like make mountains fall? Or are you waiting for me to write a brief song? You know, I'll do whatever it is that you want me to do if that will make me, you know, if that will make you certain of the love that I have for you. So it's like, it's kind of like emotional, you know, you're supposed to like sing it to the love of your life.
Moving to the next. Yeah, love of your life. All those who are single now. Okay, moving on. The next song. We'll just quickly do this because we're a little bit out of time. The next song is one that to date I do not understand, but coming from that high emotion of SMK, Kilo to Fair, it was just peaceful. It just gave me peace. It just came down. But to date, I do not understand it. I do not understand if it was for a lover that left you or if it was for a critic in the music industry. Could you explain? I really
I don't want to restrict. Really, you can use it for a friend who, you know, did you bad. You can use it for a lover who did you bad. You can use it for someone who you had a business, you know, deal with, or just random people. My own story, me writing Kilo to Fair, you know, if it's to, you know, if I'm to apply it to my life, you know, when I was writing, what it meant to me, it was, you know, just around the time where I put out a freestyle video, you know, 2020, and it went viral, and, you know, people were like coming into my corner and they wanted well for me, you know, they were like in my corner for all the right reasons. But, you know, after some time when I didn't drop music for like a year, and it probably looked like no happening for me, you know, stop replying, you know, they made promises they don't want to keep up, you know, they suddenly just don't want to get involved with you just because they feel like, okay, you have nothing to offer. And then you start to see people for who they truly are. Yeah, you know, you start to see people for who they truly are, that, you know, they're just around because, you know, you were popping at the time. So Kilo to Fair is like me trying to say that, you know, you did me wrong, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to judge you because, you know, I'm human too. So that's what I mean by I'm a sinner worthy of the worst as it goes. But at the end of the day, whatever reaction you're getting from me, you know that you deserve it. So don't ask for too much from me. So that's why the song is titled Kilo to Face. Like, what do you want? What you're getting from me is you don't have to complain about it because like did me wrong. So
okay, Mr. Man. Mr. Man, it's written in stone. We already know what Mr. Man means and the emotion is supposed to get from you. we know that already. But one thing that intrigued me about Mr. Man was it's produced by a lady. Right?
Yeah.
It's produced by a lady. Your manager had to correct me. I thought it was Timmy J. Timmy J's tag is almost on every song, like he's the producer.
Yeah, I don't know. Timmy J is narcissist like that. He wants to create all the songs.
I'm like, yo, I had to tell. I was chatting with a friend because my friend who was looking like, who is this Timmy J guy? So after your manager told me, I'm like, do you know Timmy J? He mostly mixes and masters. The guy said,
he just makes like 4 songs on the project. It's not any. He didn't produce any.
I just mixed it. So your manager was the one that had to make me see that it was produced by a lady, which made me appreciate the lady more. And I have to say, was there a particular reason for you going to adding a female producer on your first project?
Oh no, like I said, I wasn't thinking of what producer would be on the project time, and we just brought everything together, looking at names of just wanted to when we got down to like our last 5 songs, it was kind of like a miracle and a blessing. It was great for me because on my first project with my guys, I'll be working with producer Neve Keys, Sazi, Dami, Chris Beats, and producer Wadi. Like my guys, I'm super comfortable when I go into the studio with them. So it was such a blessing to me, being able to put out this body of work, working with them on it, So Sazi is just another producer that I really, really like. She's super talented. We are always vibing in the studio. So Mr. Man is a very old song. She's been disturbing me. Recorded it a while back.
Wow. So what is the youngest song on your project? Because this one I say a while back. What's the youngest?
The youngest would be Obsessed.
Okay. Yeah, what's the oldest?
The youngest would be Obsessed because I think Chris Beats is like the latest producer I met of all the producers on the project. I'd always known Sazi, I'd known producer Chris Beats was like the newest producer that I recorded with on the project. You asked for the latest, the oldest. Oh, the oldest is probably, it's probably Kilo to Fair. I think it's Kilo to Fair.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was wonderful having this discussion with you. It was amazing. Loved it. And you did not disappoint at all. I have this question to ask you though, yeah? I have not seen your state of origin anywhere. I know that according to what I saw, you are from the...
That's weird.
I'm serious. When I saw on the little the stuff that I got sent, you are Uyo bred. I know that. A friend of mine went to OAU, so I think you schooled at OAU, right? Then
I'm still schooling in OAU.
Yeah, still schooling OAU. Okay, see OAU.
Yeah.
But no, I even had to Google because I didn't see it. No state of origin.
That's weird. I'm from Anambra State, please. My
check,
Igbo
now that we're done
with the interview,
wait, now that we're done with the interview, check Fave. That just says Fave is from the southern part from southeast of Nigeria. Nobody says where exactly you're from.
Oh, Fave is from the east.
Anambra State.
Yes, Anambra State for real. I just happen to have, lived a lot in the west and in the south, but I'm fully east. But it helps me,
But you speak Yoruba well.
No, I don't speak Yoruba well, but I try because I'm surrounded by Yoruba.
Kilo to fair now. Show my baby. Hello.
They had to teach me now. They had to teach me. I got the pronunciations wrong.
When will you put Igbo?
No, I have Igbo songs now. Come on. Don't you trust me?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming through, Fave. Fave, as I
Thank
said at the beginning of the
you.
interview, has a new EP. It's a debut work and it's marvelous. I can't stop listening to it. It's called Rhythm 5. You're going to get obsessed with it, and you're going to get SMK, which is Shema Curry for me. And then you're going to have Kilo to Fair. You're going to have Mr. Man before you get to Baby Rhythm. So, of course, if you love Baby Rhythm, you know how marvelous she can get with her vocals and the music. So check it out. Fave is what on Instagram and Twitter and Snap and all the social medias.
Okay, on social media, Fave is at Fave Season, and the season is spelled SZN.
Period. We're going to listen to Mr. Man right now by Fave. Enjoy this one. It's off the EP, and make sure that when you're listening to that EP, don't shuffle it. Listen from track 1 down to track 5. That's the best way to listen to an EP. But if it's melody, if I had to go M.I.A, absolutely never missing in action. This is Fave with Mr. Man. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm sure I used 20, 22, maybe, yeah, I guess 22 minutes. Yeah, I did. Thank you so much for
It was really nice talking to you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, yes, you have. I'm going to have to follow you. You have to follow me back because that's what I do. I don't follow till I have the.
Yes, yes, ma.
I don't want to hear story. I will not follow you. No, not follow me back.
Will.
Like what? Why are you not following me? Okay, so I follow you. The melody, not
cross my heart. I shall.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Okay, it will come out tomorrow. It would come out tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Fresh.
All right.
So I'll send the graphics to Soft.
Okay. Bye.
As you can see, Fave is following me right here on Instagram. She followed back. That is a true baby girl. I noticed that she's a crackhead, and I'm also a music crackhead. Maybe that's why the chemistry was so mad during the interview. Tell me, what was your favorite thing about the interview? Don't forget to share. Yep, I love you. Bye.